after that, I mean,
There is another team though that could be their best chance too, because at the end of the year you got to play
nah,
around free agency.
they're not
So
even making it.
I'm just saying that, no, what I'm saying is this could be their best year trying because
Oh yeah.
Kyrie Irving got traded to the Dallas Mavericks, and next year he's a free agent. So this is the year that Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic have, to make it. What do you think about the trade that happened there, Dallas Mavericks?
So I don't know. I just want to make my prediction because it's bold.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I
They're
want to
not
hear
making
it.
the playoffs.
Oh man.
They're not making the playoffs.
Wow.
They traded away Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith, two of their best defenders, for Kyrie and Markieff Morris. Who else did they got? They get anyone else?
No, that's it. Marky
I think
Morris
that's it.
and
That's
and
pretty much
Kyrie.
it.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Already bad defensive team gets even worse defensively. Both your top two can drop 50 at any given time, but let's be honest, they're injury prone, and you're not going to get them both on the court at the same time that often.
Damn.
Um, and at this point, while you got a closer, they have no big men, no one to bang down low
Yes.
in the paint. No, like they just gave up the house for two people who can give you highlights. Like I don't want to just take here and say all the content for this team. But at the end of the day, they literally have been what's 4-6 since they got Kyrie. They can't even win more than
Mhm.
1 or 2 games in a row. Most of those are very close wins. So it's like you finally got or very close losses. So
Yeah.
you finally got your closer, and now no one knows how to close the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't have no faith in this team right now. Defensively, they just so bad. I don't think they're gonna do well against anyone in the series. Yeah, Luca and Kyrie could really just like, and that's the thing. We've seen Luca himself go through series where he just did what he's supposed to do, carry it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Last year against Phoenix, did it by himself pretty
but he
much.
can't keep the ball in his hand that much with Kyrie and his team now. He had
That's
no
true.
choice before. He can't do that. Not to mention, uh, there's way more better defensive teams that
That's
he
true
has. They
too.
both have to face
That's
off
true
this
too.
year while not being
Yeah.
able to stop nothing on their end. Um,
They're very
so
bad defensively, Dallas. You're
so
right.
bad.
Yeah, they're one
Uh,
of the worst teams defensively all year, and even since Kyrie's gotten there,
it's
they've
been
been
even
bad.
worse since Kyrie. They're sitting at ninth spot, one spot above the Lakers with the same exact record as the Lakers. So I honestly think that the Lakers, who have been trending upwards, are playing good. Thunder 8-2 in their last 10, are one spot ahead at the eighth seed. Timberwolves are in seventh seed, 5-5. How the even the Pelicans are 5-5 and 1-2 in a row at 12.
Hmm.
At this point, every team in the West besides the Mavericks and truthfully the Jazz are not playing good.
Nah, the Jazz are on
They kind of
too,
fell off
but
a little bit, yeah, yeah. But at
yeah,
that
but
point, no one really expects them to make too much of a noise. They were a
nah.
team of misfits.
I'm just
Everyone
saying. You
expected the
remember,
Mavs,
remember at the beginning of the season when the Jazz were first?
but doesn't that happen every year with a team in the West?
I'm just saying they were 18-3 at one point, something like that.
Who was it last year? Was it
It was like
Pelicans?
It was
It was
Memphis, I
Pelicans.
think, right?
Before they got Zion back, they still had
Oh
Oh
no,
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 that was the end of
yeah, that
last
was the
year.
end of the year. They were like
That's right.
incredible. They were 28-3 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
New Orleans last year, but
Who did you say?
Memphis was 18. I'm sorry, not Memphis. Utah was 18
It
and
was
3 at
it
the
was
beginning of the year,
yep,
which
it
is
was Utah. Yeah.
crazy. Like what the hell? And now they just like almost out of the playoffs. But what you said, I agree with a lot of what you said. But then again, I also disagree with Kyrie and Doncic, actually getting time together on the court. Yeah, the team itself is 4-7, but Kyrie is 3-5 when Doncic and Kyrie play together. When Doncic only plays, this is since the trade deadline. The Dallas Mavericks are 0-2 if Doncic only plays. If Kyrie only plays for Dallas, they're 3-1, and if neither one of them plays, they're 1-2. So it seems like Kyrie's not the problem there. It seems like Doncic is more of the problem there because if they're 0-2 since when Doncic only plays and they're playing worse when both of them are playing, it seems that Doncic is still the more dominant player. I think Kyrie is doing what he needs to do on that team. To be honest, I think he's been playing great when he's on, like, since he's been on Dallas. He has been playing really good. He's been distributing the ball well, passing it off to Brunson, to a lot of these guys. And I think I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Brunson, but passing it off to Doncic and all these guys. But I definitely think that, another guy that's been stepping it up for them is Jalen Suggs, especially the last like 3-4 games. Jalen Suggs has been stepping it up for Dallas. He's a guy that I could see like towards the end of the year getting a lot more scoring opportunities, a lot more 3-point shots. And I do think that you're underestimating him a little bit just because they haven't played together, just like KD and the Suns haven't played together. So right now, like, either one of them has been injured. Like, Doncic has been injured a few times, and Kyrie's been injured by himself a few times, like when they've been both together on Dallas. So I don't think we have a full, look at what they could be.
See, for me, it's not even about them playing together. It's about the rest of the team is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You, Maxi's not even back from injury, I don't think, and he just doesn't. He's a great guy, great D 3-and-D player basically for the big, but he's not that. He gets injured a little bit. What's his face? Cuban hates Woods.
I
Don't
don't, I
even
don't know
like
why.
playing
Like,
him.
Christian Wood was the guy that you traded for
Defensive,
to. He is
defensive. That man is a
he is a
liability on
liability, but
defense.
you need those rebounds. And there was one game just a few games ago, like after the trade deadline, where they just benched him. They benched him like in the first quarter and didn't even let him start after that. I'm like, what? So you just let
Bro,
him play at 12
he's
minutes
giving
and
away. I've seen. I wonder why that happens. I looked into that. I'm like, same thing. Like, bro, like he can't be that bad. I've watched some highlights or clips that people like posted of what really like is going behind. That
yeah,
man's missing so many assignments. And when you have like you already got a bad defensive team, they're getting blown by it on the perimeter. They can't close out, and now your only big man can't get anywhere in time.
yeah, and
That's what I'm
and
saying.
he
It's not
is.
the offense, it's the defense. And that's why
Yeah,
they're not, it's not me underestimating them. They're going to drop you 90 points between the both of them, Kyrie and Luca. They're going to
they
give you
could,
90,
they could,
and
yeah,
they're still going to lose
easily.
by 20.
Yeah, that could easily happen. It's just that Christian Wood is he's short. He's a short center
He's
forward.
skinny, he's not strong.
Skinny as well. Very much like Bam Adebayo. Like Bam gets those blocks because he's got longer arms. Christian Wood doesn't, and Christian was only 6'9". And this is the crazy thing about the Dallas Mavericks. The tallest guy on their roster right now is 6'10".
Clibby.
Crazy.
Yeah. Maxi's the tallest guy, and he can't even stay on the court. And even then, he's not even a great
I'm sorry,
defensive player
McGee.
either.
McGee is there, but he's been injured. Most of the
No,
season.
yeah. He's not really,
So McGee
yeah.
is 7 foot, but he hasn't played,
No, yeah. It's definitely
since early in
Max.
the season.
Max
So
is the
yeah,
only big presence they've had this year, and he's not even there right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going into the season, the end of the season, I'm honestly about to pull up what their games are because I really want to know.
yeah,
Uh,
it'll be interesting to know their schedule. But I will say this though, like, since like Markieff Morris has played very good for them, and one thing you got to say about Kleba's been balling out the last few games. I mean, yeah, he got that shot that everyone saw. He got the buzzer beater, but during that game when he got the buzzer beater, he actually got the last 6 points of the game, which is crazy. He got like, a few mid-range shots right before he had to get the buzzer beater, and Kyrie trusted him, which was crazy. You would think that why wouldn't Kyrie take the last shot? I mean, he made the right move to give it to Kleba to make that shot. So I think Kyrie's fitting a lot more with Dallas right now. I think he knows his fit. He knows that he doesn't have to, actually push it in
he's
there and make the
robbing.
shots, make every shot.
He's robbing. He's a lot more
He
comfortable when he
he
gets
is
to be
Robin,
robbing,
but
and he doesn't have to play Batman.
also
He
he's playing
thrives
more
in that
like
role. Alfred,
Iron Man, where he's helping out all the Avengers. That's what, because I think he's not on DC, he's on Marvel. I
oh, then that's fine.
think
Then you
he's
could
on
call.
Marvel, bro.
Then he has to be Hawkeye.
Yeah. You
He
think he's
has
got
to
to
be
just shoot,
Hawkeye.
make those? I think that's
He
no
has to be
Hawkeye
Hawkeye.
is
He
nah
can't.
Hawkeye
But
is
that's the
Curry.
thing. You can't give him a main character name. Okay, I got you.
Nah, because he's a
He's
shooter.
Groot. He's
Hawkeye.
Groot.
We're gonna do it, yo. We're gonna do a whole episode on NBA players as Marvel Avengers or superheroes. I want to do that because I want to know, because I know who want to know who I think Hulk is? Zion.
I
Just
mean,
gonna
yeah,
throw it like
that's
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the schedule right now. I want to see who has a better chance of making the playoffs out of the Lakers and the Mavs, sitting at 9 and 10, the same record. Um, I'll be honest. I said the Mavs aren't gonna make it, but they actually got a decent schedule. They got to play the Hornets twice, the Pacers, which they might go 2-1 there. You can never say that's an easy 3 wins because it really ain't for them. The next two is a problem. The next three is a problem. No, the next four is a problem. 76ers, Heat, Hawks, and Kings. They'll be lucky if they go 2 out of 2. I think they go 1 out of 3.
That's true, but I think the biggest ones are the two games at the end of the season, because that's going to
Bulls
be
and
fighting for the playoff.
Spurs.
Yeah, I think those are 2 wins for them.
Yeah,
I think those are 2 wins, and they're
but
gonna
at
go
this
into
point,
that.
if that's what 9 games left. If they go
Let them go
two
four and
and
five. They make
four,
it.
if they go 2 and 4 the next 6 games, they're already done.
Nah, but let them go 4-5 or 4-4 in the next 8 games. They make the playoffs.
Now, ooh, Lakers. Oh my God.
Lakers got one of the toughest schedules, don't they?
Yeah, it's so
They do.
crazy because someone said that they had one of the easiest ones, but not really when you think about it. Technically, we'll see. We'll see.
They
Okay,
had one of the
so they
easiest
got the
schedules going
Thunder.
into the season. They
They
actually
no,
had the easiest
that's the
schedule.
thing. They actually still do
Go-
got one of the easiest seasons when you actually think it's just some of these teams really ain't those teams. So
Well,
think
it's
about
really
it.
like the next 5 games that are easy for them. After that,
Thunder,
it's tough.
they
Yeah,
got Thunder. So that actually is
toss up.
Bulls twice. They
Easy,
might go one
probably
and
at least
one,
one of
but
them.
probably easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Timberwolves, Rockets. That's 1-1.
I think yeah. I
Maybe they
think they
might be
take
able to
both
pull
of those. To
both.
be
They
honest,
might be able to pull both.
I
They
think they
might.
take both of those.
Jazz, Clipper. They might pull both. And then Suns, Suns, Jazz, 1-1.
I
So
got them going
honestly,
like 1-2 in the last three games. 1-2.
I got them beating. So that's the thing. Playing the Jazz twice in the last 4 games is rough because they might be able to pick up on certain tendencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Plus
Granted, maybe
they got
LeBron
two
comes back for
games
one of those
away.
games.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll be honest, both of them really got their work cut out. I'll be honest, they need a lot of other teams to win and lose to help them out.
So let's see the last 9 games. What do you expect the Lakers to go? I think they're going. I'll be honest. I got them actually going 5-4. I do think they're gonna have the first
At
three. They're
least
gonna win.
5-4.
Yeah, yeah, at
Yeah,
least 5-4. I got them going into this playoff journey. You know, definitely going in a little bit stronger than the other teams. But
I got the same
real,
for the Mavs though.
that's what I was gonna say
Five and
about the
four.
Mavs. Yeah, same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. So I could definitely see them fighting in that in
They
the
might
play-in
just stay
tournament
right where
too.
they
You
at.
never know. One of these teams could obviously not even make it, and then both of our predictions would be messed up.
But y'all
But
heard it here. The Mavs ain't making the playoffs. The Mavs ain't making the playoffs. You heard it here
we'll
first.
see. We'll see. I got them going to the second round. I got them going to the second, depending on scheduling and all this, because like I said, they could also lose in the play-in tournament against the Lakers. You never know. But quick question about the Mavs. What do you expect from them? I mean, I think my theory is that this is their only chance to get a championship with Kyrie and Doncic together. Because I believe Kyrie is moving on. He's probably going to go to LA next year.
So for me, I do agree that it's their only chance. But if I'm being real, I don't think this is a chance. This is
I
not a
think it's a chance.
championship.
If they
This is
make
not a
it, if they make it to
championship
the
contending team.
playoffs, it's a chance. It's a
Nah,
chance that they make the playoffs.
this team is not being the Nuggets. This team, I'll be honest, this team
But
barely
that's a
beat the
chance. No,
Grizzlies.
no. A chance means you make it to the playoffs to
I don't even got them making the playoffs. So like to me, this is not
yeah,
even a
so yeah, so you
championship
don't
team.
oh so yeah, that's
I don't
right.
give them a
That's right.
chance.
You did just say that. Yeah.
This is not even a championship team to me.